Well, evacuations are underway in northern New Mexico as we speak. That is where a massive wildfire has scorched more than 27,000 acres and shows no signs of stopping. Still 0% containment. Look at this video we have. Since igniting Thursday, the park fire has destroyed at least 14 outbuildings. Nearly 300 more structures remain in the fire's path. And a local Boy Scout camp has evacuated, though no scouts were there at the time. And mandatory evacuations are in place for the village of Cimarron in Colfax County. Jim Smith has come face to face with the flames. He joins me now by phone. Jim, you were able to escape your home. Tell us what you saw, what this experience has been like.
Well, it was not so much as an escape as the fact that we noticed a fire on the hillside up above our home and weren't too worried about it at first. We thought it might be a trash fire, but my wife called me back about 10 minutes later and said, "You'd better get home." And it's been so dry here that once a fire starts in our part of the country, it expands rapidly. By the time I got home, in about 15 minutes, it was covering probably 4 square blocks. And half an hour later, almost a square mile. And so when I arrived home, we put some things in the car and just did a voluntary evacuation. And the whole, our small community just evacuated within about an hour and a half, or completely. And the fire had spread that time to about 4 square miles, and now covers 28 square miles as of the fire report today.
Yeah, it is certainly spreading rapidly. Do you know if it's damaged your home?
No, we were very fortunate in Ute Park. There were about 30 structures within the limits of the fire as it went through the park, and none of them were damaged. And we kind of attribute that to the fact that we're all a fire watch community. And by that I mean over the last 3 or 4 years we've established 50-yard fire boundaries around each home, so that if we do get a fire like we do have now, it can't get much closer than 50 yards around the boundaries of the houses. So that's a program that's pretty much spread throughout the West because of our dry conditions and our fires in the forests out here.
And like you said, you sort of evacuated on your own. Have you been getting any information from first responders very quickly?
Yes, we had a fire meeting here in Eagle Nest, which is 13 miles above the fire, about an hour ago, and the response that we have from them is that, excuse me, the area that around our house, the area where the fire started, is available for people to return, but they're recommending that we don't because of the heavy volume of smoke in the area.
Yeah, you probably don't want to return right now, that's for sure. Jim
we
Smith,
probably will wait another day or day and a half. We have a front that's due to come in tonight and supposed to bring some rain with it. If that happens, of course, that'll give us a good head start. But
for sure,
the smoke is heavy enough now that it's almost like a fog that you would encounter on the highway.
Right. Well, hopefully that rain comes. Jim Smith, best of luck to you. Thanks for talking with us.